Today, ladies and gentlemen, we will be entering the courtroom once again. There's going to be quite a bit of outbursts today. Before we go in front of the judge, I'd like to say something based upon this content. Usually when kids get in trouble, they go to juvie, but there's a lot of wrist slapping before then. You can get in a lot of trouble before they actually put you in juvie jail, but unless the charge is really serious, like murder or something. But if you're breaking into cars, vandalizing houses, typical teenager shit, chances are they're going to give you a lot of slaps on the wrist, probation, community service, and last but not least, before you get locked up, is scared straight. Now, all that stuff might work a little bit, but I think people should be seeing these guys get smoked. There's no better way to learn your future than watching someone else go through it first. At least in the courtroom, right? I swear, man, if I knew what I knew today, I wouldn't have committed half the crimes that I did back then. Because I had no idea how much time you could get for strong-arm robberies. I had no idea how much you could get for pistol whipping someone. I had no idea how much time you could get for robbing a fool and make him walk home butt naked. I had no idea, but I know if I did, I never would have done it. So maybe someone out there listening can incorporate this into their juvenile program. Let them see what kind of smoke trail they're going to be following if they don't change their shit up. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but let me know in the comments section if you think that's a good technique. Now this is a quick one, but it's a good one. 19 years old, this man can't believe what's about to come his way. I do apologize about the audio. It looks like it's only coming out the right side of the headphone for this video.
Dexter Darnell Johnson, the jury has found you guilty of capital murder. In accordance with the laws of the state of Texas, this court hereby...
Okay, he was found guilty by a jury in accordance to the law in Texas. If I were to guess, if you're found guilty by jury, it's just like over here in Virginia, you're gonna get the max. That's why a lot of people over here in my state are terrified to take a jury trial. Even though they might have a great chance of beating a jury, they don't want to risk the max penalty, so they'll take a plea bargain.
Capital murder. In accordance with the laws of the state of Texas, this court hereby assesses your punishment of death. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this is going to complete your jury service.
He can't believe it.
In the jury room.
Most guys can expect that shit. You can tell he didn't expect it. That's his mama. Gotta be his mama.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So the death penalty sat in a little bit and he snapped. He couldn't believe it. We're gonna watch his facial expressions again, but first let's break this down. Look at all those damn deputies, bailiffs, COs, whatever you want to call them. The reason why this video clip is only a couple seconds long is because they carry his ass out with a quickness. Usually when there's a sentencing of death or life at hand, there's gonna be a lot of deputies surrounding you. But which one of these guys do you think is the scariest? This guy right here hit the dirt quicker than Sandlot. Get your shit together. This guy ain't gonna do nothing with all these deputies. Scary ass district attorney. I don't even know if that's a guy. Could be a girl. Judging by the haircuts, kind of slash mullet. And everybody knows a mullet can go with any gender. Any animal. Doesn't matter. You give anything a mullet and it'll look right.
Darnell Johnson, the jury has found you guilty of capital murder. In accordance with the laws of the state of Texas, this court hereby assesses your punishment of death.
Those are some desperate cries, but it's only beginning. We got more cries at hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I recognize this is a very emotional situation, but I need you all to please.
God, they're already crying.
Most of all, I want to say sorry for my mama for letting her down.
Damn, sorry, Mama, for letting you down. You raised me good. It's my fault, Mama.
Based on the indictment presented by the grand jury, and you're having entered a plea of guilty.
Oh, man, it's very rare, this man's old school. He's old school for sure. Look at that gamble. Is it gamble or anvil? Gamble? Gavel? I don't know. I watched a lot of Roadrunner growing up, Coyote and Roadrunner, and they used to drop something on them. It was either an anvil or a ganvil, I can't remember. So I get these kind of things mixed up every now and then. But this guy's old school as hell. He's got the official hammer, man. And look at that damn monitor on his desk. It's got to be Alienware.
To count one to the charge of first-degree premeditated murder, a capital offense, is he ordered judgment and sentence of this court that you be committed to the Department of Corrections for the rest of your natural life, for a period of your natural life, without parole.
Dang.
It has to count 2, based on the indictment filed by the grand jury, and you're having entered a plea of guilty to the capital offense of first-degree premeditated murder and/or felony murder with a firearm. Is the order, judgment, and sentence of this court that you be adjudicated guilty of that offense, and that you be committed to the Department of Corrections for a term of your natural life. It has to count 3. You're having entered a plea of guilty to the life felony charge of attempted first-degree murder with a firearm. Is the order, judgment, and sentence of this court that you be adjudicated guilty of that offense, that you be committed to the Department of Corrections for a term of your natural life. Mr. Williams, did you hear and did you understand that sentence? Was that?
Now, you see how he pled guilty in this case? I can almost guarantee, I don't know what state they're in, but he probably pled guilty so he didn't get the death penalty. This happens all the time. This is how they get easy guilty pleas. Pretty much the same effect as a jury trial. If you take it to trial with a murder charge in a state that has a death penalty, chances are if you're found guilty, you'll probably get the death penalty. Especially if it had, mitigating factors involved that made it a little more heinous than other murders, But when it's situations like that, they'll take a plea bargain quick because they don't want to get death. They much rather get life, right? But the audience watching this man get sentenced is about to go crazy. Not him. He's actually cool, calm, and relaxed. But he must have a lot of loved ones out there that's really hurting from this.
That's consistent with what you understood the plea agreement to be?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No matter what. No matter what.
I did. I did. I want to know.
Why did he do it? She's screaming.
Love you no matter what.
You failed. You failed your son.
What is he doing? Washing his hands or something? Oh, those are fingerprints. They take their fingerprints right there in the courtroom. Usually, like over here in the state I'm in, they take your fingerprints and book him when you get locked up. I don't know why they're doing it immediately after he got sentenced. I've never seen this technique before, and you can tell the girl right there with the gloves on is the one handling the situation. His prints is going on this piece of paper more than likely, and this is the ink. But where's he washing his hands at? He's over there scrubbing his hands with something. But I guess now, after listening to it a little bit closer, he has some enemies in the courtroom as well. I want to know why you did this shit. Give us an answer. And then you hear other people saying, we love you no matter what. We love you no matter what. Other people saying, you let your son down. You let your son down. Let's rewind it a bit and really listen to the audience. A lot of emotions are going on back there.
Mr. Williams, did you hear and did you understand that sentence? Was that consistent with what you understood the plea agreement to be?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee by the way he answered his judge, nice, calm, and collective, he's already came to terms with this. Before he even came into courtroom, he already came into terms with the life sentence.
No matter what.
I did. I did. I want to know.
Love you no matter what.
You failed. You failed your son.
No, I have not failed my son. I had nothing to do what my son did. I'm gonna love my son down to his heart. I love
Now see, this is another thing a lot of people don't realize. A lot of times in these murder cases, these families, they'll be beefing even on the streets after the fact. Rivals, retaliation, whatever the case is, man, there's a lot of bad blood that spills over on the streets after the courtroom. Next up, we have Dewey Green, grandson of a former Birmingham mayor. Where's Birmingham at? Because these guys are ruthless, man. They're smoking the damn mayor's grandson out there.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Dewey Calhoun Green, guilty of aggravated assault as to Kamani Price, this 21st day of August, 2015, Elizabeth Powell, foreperson.
Thank you, Ms. Cruz. The court will ask each of you a question regarding the verdicts.
I'm not fucking guilty.
Damn. Did that guy have a Doritos t-shirt on in courtroom? Homeboy got the blue bag Doritos on. I bet he smells like ranch. Oh, shit. Everybody wants a bite of him. Nah, but in all seriousness, if I was the judge, I would have held that guy in contempt and told him, get the hell out my courtroom with that Dorito t-shirt. Young punk, what do you think this is, some kind of carnival? Where's your button-up and your khakis? Could have traded that Doritos t-shirt at Plato's Closet. Bought 5 pairs of khakis and button-ups. No excuses, son. Held in contempt, locked him up for 3 days.
I'm not fucking guilty.
Oh, God, man. Homeboy's done. Oh, Dewey, you just got smoked. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up right there. Short video of the day. I got a lot going on today, and I told you on my live yesterday that I got a lot of hobbies that I've been doing. New stuff that I've been learning. Not for any kind of money making. It's just something I enjoy doing. I'll tell you a little more later on down the road as I grow forward in the process. But as always, I salute every last one of you been supporting me since the beginning, and everybody who's just now joining the lockdown compound. Y'all be easy, be safe, and stay free.